Hello there. All right, so I don't think anyone's here, so um I've been up to stuff. All right. I've made a little layout with my stuff. Oh wait, there was one person and then they left. So I'm gonna wait for somebody to join. Hang on. Okay, nobody's here yet. All right. So if you're watching this, when it's like already published, like I've made a little layout and I really don't know how the live stuff works because I've never used it. Well, got a few engines for my collection. Here is Rusty. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but then here's Falcon, aka Sir Handel. Um, then up over there is Toby, and all the way back there is Oliver, Toad, and some old coaches. And that is all I have so far. Most of the people that are going to be watching this, they are probably going to just be watching the rerun of this, but oh well. Next time I do this, I might not do it live unless if y'all like it. Well, since I don't got many Erdl engines, I I've grabbed some stuff that I do have a few of, but not many. Thompson Friends Adventures, and I find these were as okay Erdl engines. Even if they're from a new era, they're basically Erdl from like the modern days. because first off, we got CGI characters, and yeah. Also, the engines I have in Thompson Friends Adventures forum are Hurricane, Rosie, Ashima, and a Thomas in his LBSC livery. I might go and get the I might go and get my I might go get my my Trackmaster customs I've done, but I've kind of been cutting at my Nia, trying to modify her. She is in terrible condition, but I got the steam pump thing. I don't know what they're called. I got that off. I cannot reuse it because it's in terrible condition right now. Um, well, right here is the damage I've done. Trying to sand these off with some scissors so I can like turn this into a pannier tank. I might use it to make Duck or just a normal background character. I feel like turning it into a background character though. Also, I've not really gone at this tank yet, but this one I've been working on getting off because you can see the paint is basically chipped off and such. You know, hang on. I'm gonna be right back. Um, hang on. Okay. Oops. All right, there. I'm going to be right back because, like, I need to go grab my Trackmaster customs I've been working on. Sorry if the stream is gonna be a bit long because my grandma might see me and ask me to help with chores. So sorry if I'm gone for a while. All right, hang on. Be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, nobody in the stream yet. Alright. Imagine if somebody joined and they were like, "There's no one here. They're just wanting free clicks," and then they just go out of the stream. Well, I just come right back in with my stuff. Uh, I've got. Well, yeah. I'm back. I got my childhood, Jerome, his hook. That was really childhood. That kind of got to his hook. Well, other than that, he's in good condition. Okay. Also, for people that are going to be watching this on the rerun, I'm working on a heritage railway. Um, it's a fictional heritage railway. And I'm working on Trackmaster Customs for him. This is Camilo. So I do not have his chassis. I'm still working on it, but still gotta do the lining and decaling. So that's gonna be a while. Also, I fixed up my Trackmaster splatter. Alright. And last but very not least, I had an old childhood Ben, and it was in very bad condition. So I tried doing a restoration job at it, and I am pretty proud of it. This is Audrey. She is an LMS 0F, aka a pug. I'm very proud of how this turned out. So, yeah. Also, the stickers were coming off, so it didn't want to make it into just one of the China Clay twins, because then that would kind of be a waste if I only had one. So I turned it into an LMS pug. Her name is Audrey. I don't know if you can see it up top, but hang on. I hope y'all can see her little name up there. I wrote Audrey in the way that Wilbur Audrey's name would be wrote. Awdry. That Audrey. But the way you pronounce, I mean, the way you spell this pug's name is A-U-R, no, no, Audrey. Audrey. On the Heritage Railway, she works with Camilo, um, with bringing tourists around their little line. Now, I like to think the manager of the Heritage Railway kind of just they basically just bought like a ton of engines and well, no, my brain isn't working today. So the Heritage Railway man, he used most of the budget on the track, and then he was having trouble finding an LMS engine for a cheap price until he came up upon an a steam engine sale on the mainland. He was looking for an engine until one engine spoke up, and that engine was Camilo. By the way, this guy's a work in progress. Don't worry, he's not scrap metal. Um, so the man bought Camilo, and he also saw a pug there going for a cheap price, and he liked her. So she got her along with Camilo. And that was their roster of engines for a while now. Sir Topham Hatt gave them three old express coaches and the Heritage controller. He repainted them into an LMS paint scheme. Well, I would say an LMS paint scheme. They're like the Railway Series coaches that Gordon had in that one illustration. The- I don't know how to explain them. Maybe I might be able to go onto Roblox, share my screen or whatever. Yeah. Mm. Well, basically, so the man who bought these two would later get three express coaches from Topham and two seven planks from him. The seven planks, which were a nameless troublesome truck and a red truck called Cal, and Cal is a nice lad. Well, Cal and the nameless seven plank, they would often be pulled by Audrey down the line, along with a brake van that was bought for the Heritage Railway. The brake van was bought so Audrey would basically it would be like she was pulling a goods train down the line, but with two trucks and a brake van. And this little train was called the Brake Van Special or the Goods Special. I don't know a good name for it yet. I made that part up. I feel like I'm gonna call it the Freight Train Special. The Freight Car Special. Yeah, that's good. The Freight Car Special is what she pulled. And the Freight Car Special is what it's what she would take to the station, and enthusiasts would ride in the trucks. and Audrey would take them down the line, and the enthusiasts would find out what riding in a truck would feel like. Sometimes, if there was some construction needed, Cal would be the only truck used for the goods special, and the nameless truck, um, it was used for like goods sometimes, but since it was a heritage railway, it it didn't really need to do many goods. All it needed were passengers, and it would be fine. Also, it was called the Mini Midlands. Also, later on, after one of their engines broke down, the controller realized he should have a backup engine, and he went to find one, but he couldn't. He couldn't find a steam engine, but he did find something else that wasn't a steam engine. He found Splatter. He went to a yards on the mainland and he saw Splatter in a siding not being used, as at the time, diesels were starting to be replaced with electric engines. So the controller bought Splatter and Dodge. If you ask about what happened to Dodge, he scrapped. He's scrapped, and the the 13 verse. Also, the 13 verse is my nickname for the AU I have. But the only diesel he bought was Splatter. Dodge was unlucky to be scrapped. But Splatter lives as a backup engine on the Mini Midlands, and he has he, Camilo, and Audrey have become very good friends. Hmm. Also, another thing for the Mini Midlands is that the Mini Midlands. Hang on, I'm gonna move over so you can see the shed here. So the Mini Midlands, it basically was well, when the controller was given three bogie coaches and two seven plank wagons from the NWR, um, and they ran their first services with them. The controller had enough money to get a few more rolling stock for the trains. So he bought a old bogie coach from a scrapyard and put it in storage for restoration work. And he bought a bogie coach from British Railways, and it was already in good condition. All it needed were a few modifications, and it was good to run. So basically, um, basically, um, hang on, I'm trying to think. I forgot the spot I was at when speaking. Okay, nobody's still in the live stream. Um, oh yeah, he got one more coach from an old camp that was abandoned, and it was used as a camping coach. It had no chassis, but the controller bought an old truck from the scrapyard along with that one bogie coach, and they they took the truck apart and reused its chassis for the coach. And the coach is sometimes used on trains, but usually it's in the yard for tourists to go look at. And sometimes they're allowed inside the coach. Also, the coach is not a bogey coach. It's a it's basically it's a similar kind of coach to what Emily's coaches looked like in the show. So yeah, I feel like I might end the stream because I don't think anyone's gonna join. Well, I might do another stream where the stream will basically be me showing all the Erdl engines I have. Also, Toby over there, he's not a normal Toby. You're gonna see what I mean next time when I do my next custom showcase. Also, I'm still into Trackmaster, but I've kind of branched out into liking Erdl now. And putting this together made me feel like I was like living in like the 90s or no, like the nine the 1990s or something. I don't know. Well, I also got this in the mix. Okay, nobody's here to read it, so I'm just gonna put that out of the way. But also when I got that water tower scene over there, the thing is, oh, somebody joined. Hello. Um, So when the stream had nobody in it, I was ranting about my fictional heritage railway. That's what these are for. This guy will get a chassis soon, I promise, but um this is my first stream. Um so I've got some Ertl stuff and I have some Thomas and Friends adventures here for no reason. Oh, I knocked him over. Well, I have him there for no reason because I don't got much Ertl because I just started collecting it. But um you know what? I might be able to show my custom Ertl Toby. Hang on. Let me grab him. Get over here, Toby. All right. So here is my custom Ertl Toby that I got. Um, it's basically a repaint of the Ertl Toby, but in a Railway Series style. And I'm proud of it. Even if it's still sort of a repaint, I don't know if chat works. Hang on. Okay, I can't see if it works. Hang on. All right, I don't think chat works. I'm just gonna show off my Ertl collection. Here's Henrietta. I really plan on giving her a little face because I love Railway Series Henrietta, where she has an embedded face. And if you don't know what embedded means, an embedded face, it's sort of the face that Annie and Clarabelle have, and Harold had in the classic era until All Engines Go. Well, let me go get the ones from over here. Come here, Oliver. All right. So here's Oliver. And then here is Toad. Also, I can't see the person that is in the stream. Hang on. Okay, it won't let me check either. I have no clue how this works. How? Okay, I have two of these, old branch line coaches, and for some reason I cannot find composite ones. All I can find are brake ones. The brake coaches. Alright, what else do I have? I have Rusty. I also have Sir Handel. I'm starting a little collection and I kind of spent like $166 on this track alone. The engines were like 30 or 25 or something like that. Oh yeah, I also got this in the branch line playset. I have no clue if you can read it, but alright, I'm gonna show you a box because I have nothing else better to do. Yeah, I don't know what to do right now. Maybe I could go get my Trackmaster customs that I've been working on for the Hose Railway series. Also we got this playset. I'm just showing playsets that you can buy if you want to make a layout like this. But that's what I got on eBay. Um, got it like 4 or 5 days ago, and the engines arrived first. The track actually arrived like right today. All right, hang on. I'm gonna go get my Trackmaster Xavier. Now I can show customs. Um, if you don't know yet, this is Candle. I showed him off in one of my other videos. I have him on the chassis I used when I had to pull or push him around, like in the scene where Thunder has to. Oh wait, he fell off his chassis. Oh dear. Like in the scene where Thunder had to pull him out of the mine. And that's when I used this chassis. So Thunder and Candle do not belong to me. They belong to one of my friends, Oreo Cookie Twin 77. I'm not good at saying numbers. I know what numbers are, but I'm not good at saying the name of them out loud. I can say them in my mind, but out loud, it's hard when they're big numbers, at least. Also, here's my custom Xavier. Okay, they left. Okay, so here is Xavier. Also, I might just end the stream here. I'm not good at this. I got one view. Yeah. So I'm I'm probably gonna end the stream. All right. Um, what's one more thing I could show before ending it? Let me get the mouse on the button. Um, oh wait, wrong way. Audrey jump scare.